Well, before we end tonight, we want to take some time to recognize some of our beloved colleagues here at WDIV.
Yes, some very, very, very special people who mean a lot to Local 4 are retiring, and tonight was their last big event broadcast. Doug Tobin has been a stagehand at the station for nearly 40 years. Every iteration of the news studios were his work. He's built countless beautiful sets for our broadcast over his long career, including this one you see for the fireworks broadcast tonight.
Lisa Brewer is directing this show right now. She started as a stage manager 25 years ago and quickly worked her way to director. For many years, she was a beloved member of the tight-knit morning show family. Her creativity and attention to detail make everything she touches top-notch, from Live in the D to major live shows like this one.
In many ways, Ro Coppola is the heartbeat of WDIV. She first walked into the station as a sports intern 35 years ago. Tonight, she's overseeing this broadcast as the director of local programming. For decades, she's been the station's go-to, can-do, clutch player when it's needed most, from breaking news to big events.
Doug, Lisa, Ro, thank you for all your tremendous dedication to WDIV, and all the best in your next chapters.
And lastly, let us also mention Vic Skelly, who is probably hoisting a camera somewhere right there. He is. Photographer Vic Skelly is one of those guys who is more than a photographer. When things happen around town, he's got this crazy list of sources and contacts, and they call him.
He does.
And he, in turn, covers
We worked many a nights together when I was a reporter here 10 years ago for a couple of years, and he always took good care of me on the streets of Detroit. We will miss you guys.
Oh, this is,
I know.
You know it.
I was going to say, I worked nightside with him when I first came, and he taught me what to do and how to be a good reporter, how to represent Detroit.
How to go up and talk to people, get people's number, like he just said, call me.
That's what I mean.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. If you're lucky, your newsroom has a couple of characters, and Nick is one of the best characters you'll ever meet. So.
And also, but Lisa, Ro, and Doug, I mean, they make all of us better. They make it a better product, and they are family because they've gone through so much of our lives, good and bad, challenges and not, and they've heard us talk so much, and we've probably bent their ear too much sometimes, but they've been there.
Now, normally, someone bringing Kimberly a Mountain Dew would not draw tears.
This is not an ad for Mountain Dew, but Doug always brings me a Mountain Dew because he knows at the end of the night I kind of need a shot of caffeine and sugar to get me through. So, Doug, love you so much, honey.
I don't know if you saw when they were doing the mic checks earlier at the breakdancing. Doug was out dancing. Did you see that? He was actually streamed out. Okay, I wasn't sure because I was like, am I actually seeing Doug dance? And I did. I mean, you know.
Doug for years.
We wouldn't be here without you guys.
Oh, that's sweet.
Doug, thank you.
And Doug for years was a teleprompter operator for us as well. And apparently, I have a reputation of not always staying with what's on the teleprompter. I don't know.
You jump all the time.
But Doug always knew how, there would be enough breadcrumbs for me to find my way back home. So this is a really talented group of folks. And there are many more who are not retiring, who we are all surrounded by. It takes an army to put on these productions.
If you could see all these people.
And they are the very best. We are so indebted to all of them.
All right, we'll see you back here for Local 4 News at 11.
Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Have a great night from downtown Detroit.